EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right, what's up, chat? I was doing something, bro.
Down, ready, 25. Check.
Who y'all got here?
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan.
Nobody.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Freeman again, a first down carry. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
I was really getting in.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan.
Nope.
And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Ryan being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
I'm running this ball.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Flush to his right. He'll run it, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield, incomplete.
Used to have a coach just tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
86 to minute.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 39 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. following the touchdown. Here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On 3rd down, Ryan looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Mayfield now from the 50. He finds Beckham complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ryan's throw caught by Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Now Ryan on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 33 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I bet you it is.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Blitz again.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 56 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, Coro. What are you doing next?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 32 that time. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
There's a gun on you.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Ryan gets it to his tight end, Hooper. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple.
And it'll be intercepted. intercepted. Picked up by Morgan Burnett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Mayfield to throw it. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throws right side, and that's complete. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get-off on the snap, jump too quickly.
Yo, can I pause?
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes.
This is some bullshit. Like, fuck that. I'm playing so bad.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't... Down the ride, down the tide, you will never know. You ain't never tried, work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback.
Like, I play so bad with people who don't have a mic.
What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the big news. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the big news. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
Bobby, if you can hear me, let me get to the 25.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down
Bobby,
at the 22-yard line.
If you can hear me, blitz me. Blitz me if you can hear me. If you can hear me, blitz me right now. Blitz.
first down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. 23 yards on the play. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They go play action now. Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. They go play action with Ryan. They'll roll him out right. The connection made. It's Graham. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
If this play don't work, I don't know what to do.
On first down, Ryan. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. To throw is Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
22. 36 to Mike. Exit. 80 weapons. Bang.
I'm not trying to do this.
6 yards.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And not much of a return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Of course.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alan Bailey able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Stop doing the same play, look, Bobby. It's not going to work.
59, ready.
I'm running the ball.
They toss to Freeman. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Running the ball.
They come up in an offset eye. Now it's Ryan. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Jalen Ferguson able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. On 2nd and goal. Ryan, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 6 yards away, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
This is similar to baseball, where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise, as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Yeah, I'm lagging.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. Willie Snead all alone. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 59 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. He completes it to Julio Jones. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. These two teams all tied after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Looking in zone for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The former 1st-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Alert 3.
To throw again, Ryan. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judt.
Well, no Texas start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Hey, look, 48. Hey, you don't like the 48. Check. Check 15. Check.
Now Ryan. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. 41 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
You see me? They can't stop me out here.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Rolling to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going to find his tight end Boyle. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. This time, the extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Ryan, now he's going to let it go deep left side. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Ryan.
Come on, pussy.
That's going to be caught.
Stop.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now it's Ryan. And he's got a star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Mitch, man. Look at that Mitch, man.
Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more.
Gary's open.
Let's go. 50 Cent. Mike, 50 Cent.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field.
On
so
me.
it kind of closes in on them. And that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, come
on. The
on.
crossing route complete. That's Andrews. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Run the ball, boy.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, they'll run with Ingram.
Come on.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll try to run for the first one. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Y'all see this, right?
Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now Jackson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first. Jackson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players.
You really thought you was about to run the ball.
He's a stat sheet stuffer.
You know
Lamar Jackson. The interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
This is Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Jackson now. The quick slant caught. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Ha! You started.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
I never get a touchdown on this play from the 25-yard line. You have to stop me on this series.
As we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
You're done.
I'm going. Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. A huge play there on the screen pass. 65 yards.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as they understand where they are in the field?
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Freeman again.
Doing this thing. Play on this
better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have?
And this is caught. And that could seal.
So done. Yeah, you better quit. You better quit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm gonna get hit with a box. I'm gonna get hit with a box. Ha 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 ha. Ooh. You quit. You quit. You quit. You quit. You quit. You quit.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
Bro, I better play somebody who has a mic.
Big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted. That's a big number. Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats.
Of course they don't have a mic.
Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode. This ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I'm getting past the 50.
Line 25. Check 41. I'm on. Check.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Come on,
got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From the 35 on 2nd down, Ryan. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. They go play action with Ryan.
Still caught.
It's caught. Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line.
Tuesday.
On 1st down, Freeman. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. On 2nd and 7, Ryan forced out to his left. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
You're done.
He's coming.
They'll run here with Freeman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. They go play action now. Ryan. He becomes into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a return across midfield and the 46-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this 1st quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd down, Freeman.
I'm just going to keep running the ball.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 46 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down. Now it's Watson. Flush to his right. And he's good. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Watson on first down. And this offense can get looking for his tight end fouls, and it's intercepted.
Run the same play again.
Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
You run that same guy.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
You're not like me.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Super slow.
Lined up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch the right. X3, 218, chop it.
Really, you better catch me.
Ryan.
Get out of there.
Caught by Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Ryan will throw again.
Come on.
Gets it off to Freeman.
God.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You got a linebacker.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons push further out in front. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Bro, I didn't know he finished.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Bro, I advise you start running the same play, dude. I don't even run the same play like that. Even if I do, I know when to and when not to.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, Watson escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Bro, you're in the same
Eventually
formation,
it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall? And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
If you go, you just dumb as hell. Dude, it's
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time,
No.
we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. So that's going to move them half the distance.
First of all, you can't jump in this situation, but think about your play calling now. Could easily change what you want to do and maybe make things a little bit easier.
On 4th down, Watson. Touchdown, Texans. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
You banned it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Dude, I'm going to just do the same thing.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. This complete to Jones. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Yeah, I'm throwing the ball.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Again, Ryan. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Ryan. Complete to Jones. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. Ryan now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Ryan. And it's caught. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. play of the half. It's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. As time expires in the first half. And the Falcons push further out in front. A try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start this.
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 51 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up and now go to the ground game and surprise? A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Tiny hit on me.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson, finding fouls complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Watson now to throw. Screen play, Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 6 yards away. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Only play you do.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I'm going to keep doing that to let you see how I feel.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Ryan to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
51, Tom!
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan.
How?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now Watson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I'm going to run the clock out on you. I know what I got. Oh, you do.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Here's Watson. And an
God.
3 quarters in the books.
You're not scoring a touchdown.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You like the roller.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Roll
Watson.
out now, nigga.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last run, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Like I said,
this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at the 20. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Ryan steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. And it's 2nd down. Now it's Ryan. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, you're not even
he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Brahma just blitz you.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Watson being chased out left. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Back to throw, Watson. They'll roll him out right. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Grady Jarrett in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Falcons have retaken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring.
Come on, bitch.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that'll help him. And now look at this. Big game and a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Well, a throw right side, take it in here to start this drive. Touchdown, Falcons! Julio Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Falcons push further out in front. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2.
Better quit.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And that's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Let's go.
Now Watson. Now a desperation throw deep down. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Watson. Setting up the screen for Miller.
Not no first down.
Upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. He'll buy some time right. He finds his target, Fuller. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Watson.
Come on.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Rolling to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on a long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right.
No.
He's going to let it fly.
You
and
can't.
that'll be incomplete.
You can't.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
That confident.
Here we go on 4th. Watson buying time to his left. The 20. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Watson now to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson, sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will get them one closer. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Gary and Conley. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You know, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.